What was the Industrial Revolution's social impact on communities? Imagine a world where people suddenly move from quiet farms to noisy, crowded cities. That's what happened during the Industrial Revolution. It changed how communities looked and felt in many ways. When factories started popping up, rural folks headed to towns for work. This caused cities to grow fast, but also meant many people lived in cramped, dirty housing. Overcrowding made health problems worse and created big gaps between the rich and poor living side by side. As cities grew, new social classes appeared. Before, most people worked on farms or small workshops. Now, a new middle class of factory owners and managers emerged. At the same time, a large working class of factory workers formed. These workers often worked long hours for very low pay. They faced dangerous conditions, with some factories using child labor because children were cheap and small enough to fit into tight spaces. Factory discipline was strict, and workers had little control over their workday, unlike rural life where they managed their own pace. The way goods were made also changed completely. Instead of small workshops, large mechanized factories took over. Workers no longer owned the tools they used. They became wage laborers dependent on factory owners. This shift made workers vulnerable to exploitation. Women and children were hired at lower wages, which increased social inequalities. From a socialist point of view, these changes showed how capitalism could hurt workers. The focus on profit led to unfair treatment, poverty, and social injustice. The tough factory life and urban poverty pushed many to demand better rights. Movements for shorter hours, safer workplaces, fair wages, and the right to organize grew stronger. Socialists believed that shared ownership of factories or government control could help distribute wealth more fairly and improve lives. In response, early socialist ideas pushed for social safety nets like free education, health care, pensions, and minimum wages. These efforts aimed to protect workers and reduce inequality. Even though some experiments with state-controlled economies faced challenges later, the social upheaval caused by the Industrial Revolution helped shape socialism. It became a way to address the problems created by industrial capitalism and to seek a fairer society for working communities.